Number one, plan well. I knew I didn't have the luxury of time. I had to fly all the way from Singapore for this trip, and I knew that I wanted to go to a place that was home to the root bridges. But at the same time, I wanted to go to a place that was nearly unknown, and I knew it was best then to have a travel guide with me. And I was carefully browsing for one, and it led me to Bah Morningstar, who's the founder of the Living Bridge Foundation. And so I was very impressed with his videos, of building and conserving these root bridges. And I thought he was the best person to take me around, such places. He in fact recommended Nongblai when I told him I wanted to go to a place that was not crowded. Also, educating yourself about the place that you're visiting can be a big part of planning. And you also have to prepare yourself in terms of health and fitness. If you're someone who lives in an apartment like me, try running, walking up and down the staircases. And if you happen to live close to a gym, hit it. And if you are already a member of the gym, hit it more frequently before you go for a trek like this. I just took 3 sets of clothes because I went there in the winters. If you're going in the hot season, just take a little, a couple of sets more. And you can take your toiletries, your towel. If you're like me who feels more cold in places like these, make sure you get yourself some warmers. And if you're someone who gets dehydrated easily, get those juices, those rehydrating juices. And so the third tip is to get company with you. But if you're someone who's actually wanting this trek to be more of a spiritual retreat, go ahead, go on a solo trip, on a solo trek. And like I said in the previous videos, just, go there to essentially finish your thoughts. And the fourth tip is to integrate yourself. And you can start that by using the local services and buying the local products. In my case, I did that by employing Bah Morningstar, and I was very fortunate. He turned out to be such a great travel guide, and more than that, because as you could see, he's a great photographer. He helped me take a lot of videos for a little project that we did there. So you have to understand that these indigenous people, they revere their natural environment, and it is only fair that they get the chance to take you around and guide you through, those beautiful bridges and streams and help you connect with the people. Stay in a sustainable place. For us, it was easy because Pynhun's homestay was naturally sustainable. Eat locally. We were very lucky because the house next to our homestay was actually hosting us. Lovely lady Kong Khonglam and her family. They were very welcoming, and the food they made was very healthy, which is so required on a trek like this. The last tip is to not litter and to not waste. We didn't get a single packet of chips or bottle of water. We knew that food from these places would be nature based and very organic. The water there is more than drinkable. And we also knew that that single packet of chips or that empty bottle of water can create such a dark spot in such a beautiful place. So either take your litter with you or trash it in the right place. Also, please don't waste, especially when you're eating with the local families. Be politely clear about the amount of food that you want to have because they can be very generous. I'm going to share with you the contact details of Bah Morningstar and Pynhun, so that it's easier for you to plan and make a trip to Nongblai or any of the places around the root bridges. So I hope these tips help you in your next trip. If you ever plan to go to Nongblai, I want to share with you snatches of my stay at Nongblai. Enjoy. Cute little house in here. It's very, very clean.
beri kau dan.
Kami kesong kekut. Kisong kikut kumnen.
Ibu mbak nak kau ni.
Senang dia idang kut kumnen lah.
Ông bắt tay là
Jom pan jumpa nong dia lah.
Một lệ rằng không nhớ lệ mình tên như lại trip situ rằng mà là ông phải bằng là lại tụ trong phía trên này có hoàn ở trên này